All right, welcome back. We haven't played Elden Ring in like a month. I think
Yeah,
I think like a straight up month.
yeah. Last week it was me that we were out for. Week before we were in person. Week before
I think
you had
that was three
something,
weeks
but I
ago.
forget with. And so yeah, we played 4 weeks ago last.
Because 3 weeks ago was Mortal Kombat,
Yep.
and then the last 2 weeks, yeah,
Wait,
it has
have we been
been,
off for the last 2 weeks?
yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
we were just
you
off last week.
no, you had to babysit the 2 times,
That's right.
which was totally fine. I one night me and Alex just hung out, and then another night I played Metro Last Light. I got a little further in that, which I have to finish. I have to finish my solo streams for that so that you and me can play the third game. So it's still good to make some progress in it. Yeah?
So August was not a very Elden month.
No, it was not at all. But that's okay. That is
You know,
okay.
so much to do, so much to see. What's wrong with taking the back seats? Back
Hey man,
streets. Fuck.
hey man, those back streets killed that guy.
Yeah, taking the back streets did kill the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
As long as taking the streets are fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, open those doors and then finger yourself, and I should be there.
Cool. Right outside the doors, or just by the side, or by the.
Should be by the
Cool.
bonfire, between the
I
bonfire
see
and the
you.
door.
I see you there. All right. What'd you put together this week for a character
Did you
design?
happen to see the name of my character
I
before you
didn't.
sent?
I did not look at it before. Oh, I see a scythe. Oh, nice. Did you go do a classic Grim Reaper?
Uh, Specific one,
Oh,
if
from
you
Billy
see
and
this.
Mandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's great. I like it. I like that a lot. That's really funny. Yeah,
I
that was one
figured.
of those. Of all the Cartoon Network shows from like early 2000s, very much our childhood, that was one of the ones I did not catch as much of because a lot of that stuff I had to go to Michael's house because my family didn't have cable. Um, and so I watched a lot of Samurai Jack, a lot of Powerpuff Girls. I had VHSs for Powerpuff Girls. Um, quite a few of those shows, but yeah, I only saw a little bit of the Billy and Mandy series. That was one I'm not, like, I know it, but I
It's
don't know it, like, super well.
it's definitely just kind of a random show. Like this girl, like fucking, it's this stupid kid and the girl who's like really grim, dark, kind of evil villain genius. And she summons the Grim Reaper and forms a pact, and the pact is just to hang out with them. And the Grim
That
Reaper
dude, yeah.
cannot get out of this fucking pact, so he's just hanging out in suburbia with these two kids, one of which is an absolute moron, and the other person, or and the one that summoned him, just kind of hates people. So she has the Grim Reaper fuck with people. Like one episode, he summons a bunch of spider people, and there's a fucking joke that spider people are excellent drivers because they always have six hands on the wheel.
That's actually funny.
It's just stupid, absolutely bonkers shit. And so it's just yeah.
I
I
remember,
don't
like,
remember
the
a ton of it,
basic
but
premise, but eh, that's one to maybe go back and watch at some point.
get really stoned or really drunk, whatever's your fun, and just
Yeah,
fucking watch a few
totally.
episodes here and there. I
It's
imagine it
probably on
doesn't have a
HBO
ton of
Max.
lore. I mean,
It's Cartoon
probably.
Network, so yeah.
I'm
All
surprised they
right,
haven't been like Cartoon Network isn't making enough money.
okay, right. Ooh, it's cool looking. It's kind of our this is our first time really. Ooh, oh, I got some Snake guys. Did
Oh
any of
yeah.
them play Snake Jazz?
Oh, apparently I pissed off the cats. They started fighting.
You were hissing.
Because I was hissing, which
Mm,
Snake
I
Jazz
could,
is a really antithetical to cats.
yeah, that's true. Well, to be fair, cats kind of stole that shit from snakes anyway. So
Cats did steal that from snakes.
thieves, little thieves, man. Oh, one man. These things are fucking everywhere. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's very cool. I like it.
I
I like
love
it. I
this
like it.
one. Any Grim Reaper has to be able to summon that, and
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, he's gonna try and catch it in his belly. Is that you or it that just did that?
the Black Flame has all been me.
Oh, nice. That's fucking cool. Um, gosh. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking about well, so just today, well, I guess late last night, and then this morning, I started two things I had not watched before, which was, oh, he got me. He got me real good. Just kind of railed the shit out of me there. Um,
Railed the shit out of you.
yeah. I finally sat down and started watching Andor, which is the one Star Wars thing that I have heard Afternoon Tune, Alex even say, like everybody say, is really good. And it's also the one Star Wars property that it seems like nobody watched, including me. Now that I've started it, I can indeed say, God damn, this is like the one like the one really good Star Wars thing
Oh,
that's been out in a very long time. Like, it actually feels like there's a fucking plot. It's characters that you've not really seen before, at least for the most part. There's the one guy, but like it's not a character from any of the like main movies or anything either. Like he is only from like another like spin-off, not even from any of the actual like main things. And then and like it feels like it was actually written for adults. Like a lot of people like I criticize Star Wars constantly, and a lot of people will say to me, well, it's for kids anyway. Like that's you shouldn't be picking it apart so much. And I'm like, I don't really agree with that. But fine. I could at least be like, you're right that it is for kids for the most part. Star Wars is for kids. I always am like, could you please make some Star Wars that's for adults, maybe? Because like I don't know. And this actually feels like it was written for an adult audience. It's dark. There's like the hero of the story like murders two people in cold blood in the opening scene, like that he does not have to kill. Um, it's actually like playing with like morality that goes beyond really really basic good and evil. Uh, yeah, I've only watched the first 2.5 episodes, but yeah, no, it's good. It's legitimately good. If for any, I'm about to drop Disney Plus soon here. I'm literally just waiting to watch the second season of Loki, and then once that comes out and that's over, I'm dropping it. I don't care anymore. There's not enough shit on there for me to care about. Um, but if you have Disney Plus for whatever reason still, definitely want to. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck off. Okay, there we go. Definitely if you have it, that is one of the few, like, actually good, like, genuinely good things on there that I would recommend checking out. Like, one of the very few.
huh. All right, I guess I'll have to give it a shot.
And
Um, do I still have Disney Plus? I might,
right,
just because it
you
might be
probably don't
bundled with my
even.
Hulu.
That is, yeah, that's a good possibility. That's how I have it. I'm still gonna drop the extension though. 'Cause once Loki comes out, and that's oh shit, I killed myself by jumping.
You know what? We're just gonna take a different path and avoid that robot because fuck that robot.
Well, I have to get my souls now.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. You do have to get your. Well, in
I
that
mean that
case,
we killed him.
I
I
do
died
have.
from being an idiot that time.
Well, we're all little idiots sometimes.
Um, the other thing, and it was so the afternoon tune put up a poll or whatever, and for like what should be the next retro anime to do a review for, and the show that won that was Yu Yu Hakusho. Are you familiar at all with that series?
I am familiar.
Like, have you watched a lot of it, or do you just know about it?
I know about it, and I actually played like a Game Boy Advanced game
Oh,
for
really? Huh.
Spirit Detective when so I know a little bit about the lore, but
That's cool.
I haven't seen the show.
Oh well, fair enough, man. I only play Dragon Ball Z video games. I don't watch the actual series. So hey, it happens sometimes. Oh, that snaky little bitch tried to sneak up on us there.
Tried to snake up on us.
Yes, he did. Um, so actually, it's funny because on the title card for the whole thing, right? You see the little it says Yu Yu Hakusho, and then it says Spirit Detective, right on to the title card as like the English title. This is another one kind of like Attack on Titan, where they very much like picked a English name that is not what Yu Yu Hakusho actually directly translates to. The direct translation of the Japanese title is it's like the White Book of Melancholy is like what the actual Japanese title means, which sounds like a Smashing Pumpkins album if you ask me.
It does.
But yeah, I just watched the first episode. Just only the first one. I gotta say, solid premiere. And then I looked it up too. I was like, should I watch the dub or the sub? What's like the general consensus? And it seems like the English dub is like, hey, there it is. It seems like the English dub is actually the more popular way to watch the show. Uh, Overall, which is doesn't seem like it's commonly how that goes, but it seems to be one of those cases where, yeah, the English dub was like so iconic and so loved that, yeah. So that
Huh.
is that.
So
There
the
are
English dub of Yu Yu Hakusho?
I that is what I have. That is what I was told by the internet. But I
Huh.
watched the first episode and I did think the English voices sounded good. They felt organic. Like I thought the lip syncing actually looked pretty solid. I'm sure if I spoke Japanese, I'm sure I would be able to be more critical of how it actually looks. But I do think from what I could tell, I thought it synced up pretty solidly. The characters' voices all fit the designs. Yeah, yeah. So that's the next thing I'm watching for Afternoon Tune, and there are a total of 112 episodes. So I got quite a bit. I don't know. I think he might split it up into like reviews for like each season instead of doing it all as one thing. I'm not sure exactly um, how he wants to handle that, but yeah. Yeah, do
Oh
you know
wow,
what like the
fun.
basic premise of? Or I mean, I only know the first episode, but
I'm gonna be honest. The game did not deliver a whole lot of like world building.
okay. So the main character, Isuke, he's like
Isekai. Is he from another world?
There's a little bit of that kind. There's a little bit of the isekai thing. Um, there's a little bit of that, but it's less of a like abrupt like, oh, I've been transported, or I've appeared suddenly in another world. It's more of a he dies and is offered by a Grim Reaper character a chance to come back to life if he follows her and like does something for her in the spirit world. So less of a you've been like
So he's
uncontrollably.
reincarnated in the spirit world.
No, it's more of like a hey, he's just a ghost, and the Grim Reaper is like able to just jump back and forth between the two at will. Oh God, nice. But yeah, like the main character, like most of the first episode is really just kind of setting up how he's like a total dick. Um, he's kind of a bully. He's getting in fights. He's got kind of a neglectful parent that's not really paying that much attention to him. He clearly is not getting a good education. The teachers have it out for him. He does not get along with like any of the other kids at school. A lot of it's like positioning him as like as a pretty unlikable main character, but then he sees like a little kid just gonna get hit by a car, right? And he runs into the street, pushes this little kid out of the way, and he saves his life and dies, right, getting hit by this car. And then this Grim Reaper shows up, who's like an adorable female character, right? And she's like, well, looks like you died for no reason. If you hadn't gotten in the way, the kid actually would have had one less scratch on him. And the driver also would have been less injured if you hadn't intervened. So you died for no reason, and you just wasted what little life you had. But because you're such a selfish piece of shit, we didn't plan for you to die, and so we've made no arrangements for you in the afterlife. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to, kind of earn like a free resurrection. But you got to come do something for me, basically, to earn it. And that's basically the first episode is just that premise. All I really know from there is that somehow we get to like supernatural like Mortal Kombat tournament shit, and I'm not entirely sure how the story transitions from what I've seen to that, but it somehow it gets there. And oh shit, I didn't even realize. I thought I was just gonna break some pots.
I've never found this area before.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So maybe don't attack those guys, is what I've gathered. Based on that. All right.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that's. How have I never been down there before?
Oh, you never been to that area? Wow.
I've
all right.
never found that area with the exploding. That's why I was so surprised that they exploded.
So should we just tiptoe around and try not to attack anything?
Yeah. That or kill them from afar.
That's also a good idea. So that's. I suppose if there's a different route down there, we can take a different route down there. Because now that we've.
Luckily, we don't have to fuck with the rooftops at all.
Cool.
We can just kind of speed run going down here.
Just jump down, right?
Yes.
But yeah, just based on episode 1, I dig it. I am very curious to see where it goes. It's a series I remember seeing like the tiniest little bit of it as a kid. And not much beyond like what basically was just that first episode's that basic setup. But it is definitely one of those legacy anime that people talk about still, and then it gets really like long-term appreciated. like Trigun or Berserk or a lot of other kind of '90s anime. Um, yeah, and yeah. So the Andor, Star Wars Andor, and Yu Yu Hakusho both off to very promising starts.
Yu Yu Hakusho. You know, I haven't heard that in so long, but I know Jujutsu Kaisen does make a reference to it
Oh, I'm
when
not surprised by that at all.
he's when Itadori's uh, lamenting that he's not going to be able to have the cool powers from anime. He's like, I'm not
Yes.
going to get
Yep.
the spirit pistol.
Yep. He says Spirit Fist. That's from Yu Yu Hakusho, and he mentions a couple famous ones. But yeah, I definitely remember
And the
hearing him say that.
Kamehameha.
Yep. He definitely. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I'm not dead. I thought I would be, but I'm not. I can make it back up there. Okay, just give me a second to run around a little circle here.
You know, it's got to be really scary for all these old people we're killing, just seeing the Grim Reaper approach, and they're just like, fucking finally. I can't tell which one we're supposed to jump from, so if I don't die from this, take
All
this
right,
way. Oh, hey.
Tim, did you watch the whole new season of Always Sunny, right? I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember. You okay? Yeah, I was trying to remember if you caught up on that or not. But oh my god, that finale was so goddamn satisfying to watch. It's the most. It's like Dennis is usually not a character I can relate to at all, but being angered by technology and automated customer service systems, I think is the most relatable that character has ever been. Like I think it's the only, maybe the only time he's ever been really relatable. But
Oh, it leads us right the fuck back. Did you get anything cool along that path?
nope,
Huh.
I did
Well,
not.
maybe they fucking made a whole secret area and then forgot to populate it with something cool.
You know,
That
with a
sounds
game
about
this
right.
big, I wouldn't even be surprised by that. Like that would not surprise me at all. Of course, they could totally, if it like somebody notices something like that and posts online about it, I could also see them like adding it in a patch and not saying anything. Erdtree seal. Okay.
Tree seal?
Yep, that was what was in there. Ooh, but
Where the
Tim,
fuck are?
Tim, Mortal
Tim?
Kombat's on comes out on Thursday.
Oh,
I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so fucking excited.
I know. It sounds like it's gonna be really well. We played the demo, and the demo was really fucking fun.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the to that full game. Did you see the either of the two trailers they just put out in the last like couple days?
Um, no, I have not.
So one of them was for a character, and one of them was for a costume. The character was Naitara, which is she's like a vampire,
The
sexy
Megan Fox one.
vampire. Yeah, yeah. So you did see that one, or at least you heard about it. Um,
Yeah.
I do find the this when they put the celebrities interviews in a trailer like that because they're playing a character in a game. I do often find those cringy. But at least she's like, at least I know she's like genuinely a fan and not like just a celebrity being paid to say that she's a fan. So that's something. Um, the other one was for Johnny Cage. It's fully voiced and modeled to look like Jean Claude Van Damme, who was the person that Johnny Cage was actually based on, way like originally in the first game. Because I think we've talked about it before, but Mortal Kombat started as a literally a Bruce Lee like action movie video game. So like Johnny Cage was Jean-Claude Van Damme in that initial premise. And then they lost the rights to do that, but they already put a bunch of work into it, and they were like, well, we're not just going to throw this away. And then you got Mortal Kombat from that. But they've literally been trying to get Jean-Claude Van Damme to, like, feature in one of the games and, like, do voice work and stuff. I think basically for every single game in the series, they've tried and it's just never worked out. And this is finally the one that they were able to get him to come in and like do the motion capture and like put his voice in. And so, yeah, an alternate costume, like skin for Johnny Cage is just straight up Jean-Claude Van Damme, voiced by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, that's great. That's cool to see.
And even the like costume that he's wearing is like the Johnny Cage costume from the very first game, which was I forget the movie, but it was that at the time was basically just a costume from a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie to begin with. So full circle on that. I like how he went out of this room through that doorway, and now he can't fit back through the same door. Oh, never mind. I jinxed us. He might not have been able to do it if I hadn't said anything. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Mortal Kombat. That's going to be so much fun. I actually should probably do. I should actually try and finish Metro Last Light. So, like, this week, I should try and do a couple solo streams and finish that this week before Mortal Kombat comes out, because I do plan on doing the multiplayer, and maybe because there's both multiplayer for the game that I'm going to do like solo streams for, and there's a single player mode for the game. It's not the story mode. It's called Invasions, and it's kind of like it's interesting. It's like, I don't know if do you remember the crypt stuff from the older games, where like you'd go around the graveyard, and then you remember like the conquest modes from the old, where you'd actually kind of, at least from Deception, where you'd like run around an open world and like you'd actually like do fights and stuff in like a actual like kind of a story. Invasions in this new game is like, it's kind of like a combination of the two things. So like you're moving around almost on like a board game board, and there's like fights that you have to do when you land on certain places, and you have to travel around, and you could like unlock stuff, like there's like puzzles I think kind of in there, and you could unlock like alternate costumes and cosmetics and new fatalities playing that mode. And it's interesting because it's a fully single player mode, but it's going to receive seasonal content updates like a multiplayer game would, where it will give you like new board game or like new boards for you to like play it around on. But it'll still be like a fully single player game. And like the boards will have like a story, so like it's called like Invasions, right? So like, a scorpion from the multiverse will invade your world or whatever, and so the board for that season is themed around this version of Scorpion that's like shown up, and so like the whole board is then based around this idea, and you have to kind of it's an interesting idea. I'm trying to think of another time when you had that where a single player game got content updates like that. That's not common, I feel like. Hey.
But if anything, it's promising.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. So that might be something I do. I might do streams for that. I think that might be fun. Oh, did you watching Cartoon Network back then? Did you ever watch The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Yeah.
Tim, come back up to where I am. Look at Tim's character.
Oh, hilarious! You decided to be Grim.
Yep, that's he designed his whole thing around that.
That's funny.
That's his theme this week.
That's funny.
Tim, and it does amaze me that you keep finding. I mean, I guess there's just that much customization options in this game, but the fact that you are continue to find uh, completely new character designs like that is impressive to me.
Yeah, some weeks I can't find them, but the fact that I think I'm at like 20 or so unique ones now.
I mean, if you've had 20 unique designs out of 28 streams, that's still a lot of creativity on your part. Because this is where we're 16% of the way through the game, and this is only episode 28, or it is already episode 28. There's that much more of the game left.
Yeah, well,
We're getting there
it
though.
also we do seem to go through content faster now.
Well,
So
because
while
we've
like
gotten tougher.
yeah,
Where are you? Where did you go?
oh, I went back. I could not find a way out unless I am just missing a door here somewhere.
I did see another
Yes,
door. Yeah.
there's a door. Okay.
Wow. That's really cute. And then Tim, I had a long, crazy day at work today. Would you be okay with us ending at 12 instead of 1 this week?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
What's up?
it's a fun day. Like in terms of like I know it was really ridiculously busy for Corbin because even it was like it was nice out even if it was cloudy.
Yeah, well, I also there's that fucking soccer stadium right by where I live too. So like anytime there's a game, we just get insane. Hey, Ulysses invaded us. Not Ulysses, but funny. Um, blow some this way.
Biscuit is very purple. Or gravy is weird.
Oh.
Biscuit is also purple. Time is also purple.
Yeah, no. So I had an absolutely insane day because of that fucking goddamn soccer stadium. You can tell. Oh yeah, you can see. You can see. There's. Ooh. Yeah, this guy's tricky. Bubbles. There's bubbles all over. Oh, Biscuit looks real interested in the bubbles. These cats do not.
Oh,
Oh shit. Well, I guess you might as well. Oh shit. There's fire slugs back here. Did you get them? Oh no, that's a fire slug. You get. Oh
oh,
no.
I'm dead.
Yeah, yeah, we're
Ouch.
both dead. Well, hey,
We
you
were so
know.
close to a bonfire too.
Oh damn.
At least we unlocked a few shortcuts.
Nadia just brought some bubbles home, and the cats are. I don't. I feel like they don't know what to think. Like they're looking and they're curious, but I feel like they don't really know what to do about it.
While
Like
you
they're all
sunlight,
like,
I'm gonna go quick grab some water. But yeah, the cats with
absolutely.
bubbles. Have you, there's I
I
found
can't.
bubbles with like catnip in it, and it's like or like catnip oil in the bubbles, and those were really fun for the cats. They seem to be interested in those for like at least 10 minutes.
I would be very curious to find those. But yeah, you go do your thing. I'll summon you here. And then I'm sorry, what were you saying to me? You were just both talking at the same time. Oh, cat ran away from the bubbles.
Gravy does not like bubbles. That's funny.
That's Tim just said that he found bubbles that had catnip in them.
Yeah, they're gross. Don't use them because they make everything fucking sticky and they don't pop.
He said they worked great.
The ones I bought were fucking terrible.
Just different brand, maybe. Could just be a different brand. That's hilarious that the cat just took off. Just I've never seen An animal be scared of bubbles. I've never seen anything be scared of bubbles before.
Oh, Biscuit, you're popping your eye. I'm sorry, honey.
Did you get her in the face?
Yeah. What the hell is that?
That's so funny. Yeah, 45 minutes. Oh.
Oh, back. All right.
Yes.
Let's run to. I think we can just sprint past everything now that we have the shortcut unlocked.
Oh, that's right. We did unlock a shortcut. Hell yeah. Woo. Yeah, that guy really kicked our asses there. I feel like we had him while we were on the edge, but as soon as I got knocked off, then we lost our
Yeah,
advantage.
he was really smart there with the thunderbolt arrows. Like, man, I could not have thought about that in like a million years.
So, so Sam, have you seen anything? You watched anything? You played anything? Anything new that
I've dived back into Link Click Season 2,
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that show.
It's got a really fun take on time travel, and it's been kind of like, I think Season 2 really kind of carries on the same quality that Season 1 had, which is fucking phenomenal, because I was really worried that it wouldn't. And the
Now,
fact
where
that
did
the
you go?
English dub is releasing really... Oh, I went down, down, down.
Down into the ring
To
of
the burning
fire.
ring and fire.
It's about an STD, I swear. There we
Into
go.
the burning ring of fire.
When I pee, 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 the flames get higher.
Somebody get this man an antibiotic. Oh my god, the bonfire was in here.
Oh, we go.
So we
Wow,
walked
that's
past
hilarious. That's funny.
And
That's
this is
funny.
where we died.
I think my souls are out on the down on the bottom area down there. Yeah, they are. Well,
Well,
gotta get them. All right. Woo. Yeah, and then I've made I made lists on because I wanted to do which go check out the Afternoon Tune, where I recently did a review for Vinland Saga Season 2. I also did Twisted Metal, the TV show of that, and
that's right. How did that TV show come out?
it was a lot better than I would have ever expected it to. Now, I'm not going to say that it's, like, amazing. I'm not going to say you need to subscribe to Peacock to see it. But it was better than I would have expected it to be. But I did do, like, a month and then cancel it just to be able to do that review. So I was also like, let me find if there's anything else on the service that I want to see. So I watched... So me and Nadia we watched the Mario movie. It's a good kids movie, but nothing for an adult, I think, to be entertained by.
Yeah.
Good for kids, but I think it's a kid. As I didn't judge it too harshly, because I was just like, it's just clearly not aimed. It's not meant for me. And then I watched Renfield, which is the Nicholas Hoult movie where Nicolas Cage plays Dracula. And I didn't think that was very good. Nicolas Cage just was not in it a lot, and the rest of the movie was not that great.
It put me to sleep.
It did. I put Nadia to sleep. Nicolas Cage just wasn't in it enough. Like, I did like him when he showed up, but he just was not enough of what the movie was. And
Yeah, that's
then,
fair. The best parts of the movie were, well, arguably the only good parts were just the Nicolas Cage parts.
well, it's just got bogged down in this very weird cop mafia subplot that it just felt like it took away from what the premise of the movie was. I don't know. Like, I like the idea of, hey, Nicholas Holt is like, it's like him being Dracula. He plays Renfield, right? Dracula's like servant, and it's like an allegory for an abusive relationship, right? The way Dracula treats him as like this like assistant, right? And Dracula being this like crazy kind of abusive boss.
Ooh,
I'm running away.
yeah.
He's faster than me, and I don't think I can.
And he seems to leave magma everywhere.
And he's crawling on top of me, and I don't think I can get away from him. So,
Well,
wait, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Ha 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 ha! Fuck you. Okay, I did get away. Go up slowly up this elevator and hope that he has no ranged attacks that can get me up here. And I'll just wait for you over here. Yeah, so Renfield, I just didn't think it was very good, honestly. Which was too bad, because I thought I had higher hopes for it. And then, and we just watched, like a horror comedy called The Blackening. I don't know if you've heard about that, but that was very funny.
I have
very,
not heard of it.
very reminiscent of, like, Scream or Cabin in the Woods. But like an all black cast. Like the tagline on the poster is like, "We can't all die first," and it very, very like, deconstructionist, very clever deconstructionist horror comedy. Where they're kind of messing around with horror movie tropes and cliches and kind of bending them around and poking fun at them, and that was much better. I needed to watch that after the absolute travesty of filmmaking and art that was The Flash, because holy goddamn shit, was that the worst.
Faith in humanity.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. The Flash was just the worst pile of garbage I think I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Alright, I put my sign back down. I don't know.
Oh, did that not work? I thought I summoned you.
It said
Did
unable to summon.
Oh, weird. It's odd.
Look a little to... Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
I got you.
So, if you have a talisman that gives you fire resistance, might be a good one to pick for this one.
Let me check here.
It would be the Flame Drape Talisman. I also have a little,
yeah, equipment. Oh, I've already got that, so already got that equipped. I mean, I could just stand up here while you go and die a bunch of times until it's dead.
go
That
die
way-
until it's dead. Oh, yeah, that is an option.
I mean, that
I am
way.
basically a spirit summon.
Yeah, I mean, that way that whenever you do die, it's the progress isn't going to reset. See, I wonder. I have a couple of magic attacks. Is anything I fire going to go that far? No, probably not. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're tearing that thing apart.
It's just walking away.
Don't you walk away from me, you son of a bitch. Oh, wow. Just did a whole Bowser style butt scoot at you there. Oh, that is one thing I was going to say for the Mario movie. People were giving Chris Pratt so much shit about doing the voice of Mario, but when you actually watch that movie, he's doing more of a Mario voice than most of the other actors playing their own characters. Like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is just
Seth Rogen is just Seth Rogen.
Yeah, though I'd say the only two that like really were throwing themselves into it on like a hard level, like as voice actors, were Jack Black. Obviously, everybody knows him. But then the one that I was actually surprised by was Keegan Michael Key was Toad.
Huh. That's right.
Yeah, I don't think I would have noticed or recognized that that was the case if. I don't think I would have recognized that was him if I hadn't known it ahead of time. Like that felt like very. Like he actually felt like he was putting some effort in. Charlie Day was the one I especially was like, dude, he's literally doing like him and Seth Rogen both were doing literally nothing but their own voices.
Which
I mean, it's fine. I mean, whatever.
Like, they have really iconic voices. Like, you can instantly be like,
right, you recognize them. I also was like, I was not picking it out here. Now I'll come down with you because it's almost dead this time. Yeah, I also was just like, whatever. I'm not going to pick this apart. It's for little kids. Like it's for little kids. Like I didn't care to pick it apart or to like criticize it in any like really significant or deep way. It was whatever. It was for children. I wasn't gonna put that much brain power into it. Renfield, on the other hand, I was a lot of it. I was just like, well, there's so many weird choices here that like I just don't understand. Ow, that was rude.
I think he just broke one of my nails. That bitch.
Nice, I got the dragon heart.
That wasn't even that hard. I say, having died 3 times.
Yeah. We cheesed that one by having me just kind of stay behind. Yeah. Let's see. What have I watched?
Clever use of
anything
game
else?
mechanics.
Yep. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I've been watching or playing? Yeah, I feel like that pretty much covers all the big ones. Oh well, I actually beat Bomber Cyberpunk already.
Nice.
Very short story mode, which I knew going in it was going to be a pretty short game overall. There is a lot of post-game content, unlockable characters, challenges to do. So like it's also got a pretty good life beyond just the story. But yeah, great game, man. That's like, I'd say that's probably my number 2 of the year so far. Right now, it's Resident Evil 4. Bomb Rush is my second.
Yeah, it's been a good year for video games.
It's been, I'd say it's been the best year since like 2018. And then 2018 we had like Spider-Man and God of War, and like, what was it? Got Red Dead 2, and yeah, there was a lot of stuff in 2018. Yeah, it feels like the best year. I mean, like I think I said this. I said this on the Afternoon Tunes show back when we were talking about the trailers from the Sony showcase. earlier this year, but I thought that 2023 really kind of felt like, and some of these things like Bomber Cyberpunk, that's an indie game that's still out on PS4, but I do feel like 2023 is the first true next gen year. Like COVID and the pandemic really kind of pushed like really kicking off this console generation of games. It pushed that off a bit, and fair enough. But I feel like the delayed start this is the year that's kicking in. Dead Space was next gen only. Alan Wake 2 is going to be next gen only. Spider-Man 2 is going to be next gen only. A lot of stuff this year is next gen only. And yeah, there's still a few things with that cross gen release, but it's mostly smaller stuff, indie stuff, third-party stuff. We are. What was in this blood chapel up here? Is that something we should stay away from yet right now?
That is a boss.
Oh, okay. So
what
yeah,
we're gonna
not do that yet.
is I'm gonna unsummon myself,
Okay.
and then right here is actually
A bonfire.
yes. This is
Oh,
a
sweet.
shortcut to the beginning of this zone.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh, nice.
So-
Okay, cool.
We can all be all fresh and fit. Well,
Hell yeah.
maybe not fresh and fit like the metaphor, not the podcast.
Do an intelligence there because I still need to get that up more. Sweet. Fuck yeah, man. And then are we trying to tackle this boss tonight?
Oh
Or
yeah,
are we-
it'll be. I
Cool.
think this is a relatively easy boss.
All right.
It might,
And then,
you might fuck us over.
Sure. And then I know that we're ending a little early tonight, and then that's just because work was so crazy for me. But how many streams do you think just Volcano Manor will take? Because I know you made it
Actually,
sound like
This Volcano Manor is big, but we've gone through it pretty quickly. There's
is it just because
upper
we're that
manor.
good?
Yeah, it's just because we're that good. No, there's the Temple of Iglay, which is the place we're heading into, and its upper reaches. But
Okay.
I
So
wanna
would you say this? If we beat this boss, that's like
if
half
we beat
of.
this boss, this is like 2/3. We might.
Oh wow! God damn.
But
Maybe-
we actually don't want to beat the Shard Bearer because when you do,
Oh.
you're no longer able to do any of the Volcano Manor stuff.
Oh, in co-op, or just at all?
Yes. Oh, or just at all. Like.
Oh, wow,
Because
okay.
the boss of this whole zone is, like their god, and when you kill their god, they get rather despondent.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, yep, you're Fogwall. All right. Godskin Noble. Wow, he's. I think someone needs a tummy tuck.
Oh, he's wearing somebody else's tummy, like 3 of them.
Oh, I guess he already got one
There
then.
used to be a lot more demigods, but all but the strongest died during the Shattering War.
Right.
And these
Can you stop
Godskin
chasing
nobles-
me? Thank you. I really like having even just like a little bit of magic to fall back on here and there.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? Because some bosses just.
Oh god!
punish you
Oh
so
god! Oh god!
terribly.
Oh god! Don't do it! Don't do it! Fuck off! Go get out of here! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Whew! Okay. Oh my god! It's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man rolling at you. Except he's made of
It's the
skin.
Michelin Man.
It's the Michelin Tire Man. Holy shit! Oh, he got you. Oh god damn.
Yeah, he curb stomped me.
Well, if you make it back fast
you
enough,
be
you
able
might.
to get it.
Oh, I don't
know,
believe
'cause
that.
We're in the area.
I don't know. I feel like I could run away and survive long enough to summon you again.
No, because I can't get into the boss area and lay a sign down.
Oh shit! Well, that's yeah. Yeah, there's no way.
There was no way.
I mean, I'll try. Don't get me wrong. I'll put effort in, but
Now, fun fact, these guys are really susceptible or vulnerable to sleep. Like, you put them to sleep real easy. If you
rock-a-bye baby on the treetop.
Yeah, you just start singing.
Ow! Fuck off with your goddamn thing that I did to you two.
I like all the faces in his tabard.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. He's got like faces all over that thing. God damn it. Fuck you. Stop hitting me.
Stuff Buffalo Bill would really like this.
God damn it. Fucking get out of here. Nope, nope. Yep, see, I didn't even, I barely made his health move.
Do you have, any, like, the summoning ashes? Spirit ashes?
Oh, I'm sure I've got a ton of them somewhere. I don't think I've really touched those in the game at all.
Oh, you've had me.
That's true, as I haven't needed them. You and me got this. We got this.
So, what I think we can do for this stream is, because if we manage to get it in this one, I still think 20 minutes might be enough to do the rest of this
Sure.
up to the boss.
And then we leave that boss until later.
And then we do the rest of the zone, like, outside of the volcano.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the plateau outside of the city, as well as all of the volcano missions next time.
Okay. And then that would finish that off.
Yeah.
And yeah, would we really? Because yeah, volcano. And then would Altus Plateau be done then? Or does Altus Plateau have any more to it after that?
Altus Plateau, we still have the boss of the Shaded Castle.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
And then we have all of the Golden City.
Did you put your
the
sign
Golden
down?
City might be 2 streams. It should be between the door and the Site of Grace. See, this is one thing I'm excited for Wolong.
I know, we won't have to do that shit. Yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. Just took it a moment to show up. Yeah, I know, I'm really excited about that too. I'm very excited about that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, when I was looking at games that I might consider Game of the Year, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, fucking Wolong came out.
Yeah, I'll be curious. I mean, I think we'll get to it this year.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine it will take us.
It is already September.
Yeah.
But I do think we'll.
I have one thing. I'm gonna
Yes.
make those pots that throw him to sleep.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think we'll start it this year. I think for sure. I also keep waiting to see if the game goes on sale during like a big.
Oh yeah, that'll
big seasonal.
That would be kind of nice if like we managed to get it like for 40 instead of 60 or 70.
I bet we'll get like some holiday sales coming up soon.
Oh wow, one pot is enough to send him to sleep.
Oh wow, god damn. Well, that almost feels like cheating, but fuck him.
Because do you know who the god of dream is? Mikola.
Morpheus?
Mikola is also known as Saint Trina, and Mikola was also
God
the
damn it.
strongest of the demigods. So strong that Mikola was able to grow his own world tree.
Oh, wow. Whoa, fucking
Specifically
God.
because he was growing it by nourishing it with his blood.
No, fucking go out and get... No. God damn it. Ah.
Alright.
Oh, wow, okay. That's close. That's close. God damn, your scythe is doing a lot of damage.
It's because I have both cold and bleed on it, and you have bleed on your whips, so we were stacking bleed really quick, and then
Fuck yeah.
whenever the cold procs, it does like 10% of their maximum health and damage.
Oh, okay.
And if you reset it with fire damage by thawing them out, like you can use fire and ice builds to just weave cold.
That's awesome.
Like it's really fucking neat, the kind of theory crafting you can get into with this game.
That's
or you can
fucking
just
cool.
be fucking stupid funny joke build.
Well, that too. See, pick up, was it Serpent's Amnion? Okay.
Yep. That
Alright.
is Raya is gonna want to see that.
Mm.
You can also like because she's if we recall, she is also a snake person.
Oh, yeah. And then, so you said you can't get into this room? Or...
No, which is why
Okay.
you are going to do the next part.
Is that
Which
going
is,
up
I
this
believe-
elevator?
Yes, it is going up this elevator.
Or down, or whatever? Up. Whoop, whoop. Alright. So what do we got? Anything interesting
Now,
over here?
I'll set my sign down outside that door. You check
Okay.
those alcoves before leaving.
Yeah, it seems like there'd be something, but I'm not seeing any items, at least yet.
Okay, so I'm not able
Oh,
to
there's
set my
one.
sign down outside the door per se,
Golden
but I think there's
rune.
a space to jump down.
Seemed like that's all it was. Oh, what's up, Michael? Hey, guys, was just about to go to sleep. Saw you guys were on, so stopped in to say hello. Hey, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We're actually, we're only going to be going for like 17 more minutes, too, anyway, so, we are almost wrapped up. But, yeah, good to see you in there, man. How are you doing today?
Huh?
Let's see. So you said you couldn't do it right outside,
Jump
but there
down.
was a jump down at which spot?
So
that
look down.
looks like death.
So there's going to be lava cliff that is landable on, just on the
Like
kind of
right?
opposite. Yeah, just like keep looking over the edge, and then
Okay.
like as you're kind of walking the perimeter.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah, there we go. Woo. Okay. And then down here. Ah, there it is. Nice. Fuck yeah. Yeah, and then, hey, Michael was just recently back on the stream for the first time for quite some time. And we played the entirety of Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is up on YouTube now, too.
Nice. Now, would you say that one is kind of a shorter one?
Yeah, I mean, it's like halfway between being a DLC and being like because it's not like a full-on actual sequel, but it's also not as small as just being a DLC, if that makes sense. Like it's somewhere in between those two things, because it is it only took us probably 5 hours about to play the story, maybe 5.5. Or no, I'd say roughly 5. And then there is a bunch of side content too that you can do. And the map is it's winter, it's like Christmas time, so it does look different. I wouldn't say it has as good of a story as the main first game, but it's got some good moments in it for sure. And I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. That's a good one. I'm all right. Did nothing but work and then spent hours putting together a 5-minute presentation due at 9 p.m. Oof. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I am like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm at the point where I'm starting to forget what it was like to have to do schoolwork, like and like homework. Like I'm not, like I don't remember the feeling super well anymore. And I mean, I'll be completely honest. When I did go to school, I didn't really do the work. So. But well, you did it though. You managed to pull it off and finish it on just on time. It's like watching The Flash. Oh God, but less nauseating. Ooh. Well, that definitely is you're definitely not making me want to do any schoolwork. That's for sure. I was telling Tim too about how fucking horrible that movie was. Okay.
Now we're gonna unlock an even bigger shortcut.
I like shortcuts. Get out of here, snake bitch. Oh, he's eating your face, Tim.
Ew, get him off me. He has scabies.
I was gonna say syphilis, but yeah, the worst CGI in a big budget superhero movie ever. I mean, it might be the worst CGI I've seen ever. Like I like the fucking dragon transformation in Mortal Kombat Annihilation might fucking look better than that shit.
What about what was it? Dragon or Gargonites?
Gargonites.
Does that have better animation?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Or is it? Am I thinking Gorgonites? Anyway, we just
either way, I'm not sure what you're.
The temple.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
It's like
Gargonite.
80s computer animation, and it. Is
I mean,
just,
it probably looks better.
It.
Than the Flash.
Probably.
It probably does. I'm telling you, dude.
At least it has better acting.
Dude, at one point, you're looking at General Zod on the screen, and like a little 3D map like pops up out of his like wrist armor, and I swear to God, it like looked worse than the map of the island in Myst in 1993. Like like the early 90s and 80s computer games have better fucking graphics than that movie. Michael is asking if you mean Animorphs. I don't think you do, though. Animorphs was a book. That never had a cartoon, I don't think, right? Animorphs was the...
Gorgonites. That's
Gorgonites. Yeah, I don't recall Gorgonites. I don't remember this.
1998. It's from the Small Soldiers series.
Oh! The Gorgonites was one of the groups of characters in Small Soldiers. Yeah, okay. I know Small Soldiers. Oh God, was Animorphs really a TV? I mean, I guess I don't know if I ever realized that Animorphs had a TV show. Huh? Yeah, I didn't remember that. But yeah, okay. No, I remember Gorgonites. Yeah, Small Soldiers was way better than The Flash. It's not even close. Hey, let's see what you're hitting down there. Somber smell. I got something from it, though. Sweet.
Is there something if you jump out this window? Or is it just a fucking shortcut to nowhere?
By the way, Michael, you would also recognize the reference. Tim, stand still for a second. Tim designed his character to look like Grimm from Billy and Mandy. Tim has also made. I know you haven't been here for a lot of the Elden Ring streams, Michael, but Tim has made a habit of designing like characters, doing like character, like just a bunch of totally different costumes and like character designs and references throughout our playthrough. I think you said you've had like 20 unique designs, I think,
Yeah, three
during our
or
playthroughs.
I think I started on the 10th, so I have like three or so left uh, to do on the stream before I'm like
Nice.
out
Out of
already.
ideas.
But
Okay.
that's still good. I think
Yeah?
next week is orcs. Oh wait, no, not next week, but the week after. Next week we're doing the we're wait, isn't next week we're off for the wedding?
Yeah. Me and Nadia have to go to a wedding, so yeah, I don't think we're probably going to stream that week. Um, however, if anybody that is watching is interested, me and Tim are going to be doing a in-person stream on Wednesday this week. We're going to be playing the expansion that just the big update that just came out for that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge game. A couple new characters and a new gameplay mode we're going to try out. Probably be a small, probably not be a super long one. But we'll try out the new game mode and the two new characters, and yeah, and we're gonna watch Paprika because Tim has never seen Paprika, and that's a great anime movie. Michael knows what I'm talking about. He's seen that one.
Oh yeah.
God, these exploding fuckers make me think of the Crimson Heads in the Resident Evil 1 remake on the GameCube, where they like. I guess it's not exactly the same thing, but I don't know. That's what it reminded me of. What, didn't I pick that up? There we go. Yeah, the two new characters they added are. I actually don't know one of them. One of them's like this like rabbit samurai character. I'm actually not very familiar with, and then it's like the paprika of movies. Yes, that's a very insightful way to describe it. uh, and then the other character is like I remember her from some of the like the 2000 cartoon, but she was like one of the foot soldier ninjas, but was she like Shredder's like daughter or something, and like was a good guy. I don't really remember too
Did you
many
notice that that
details
guy
about
had a
it, but
fucking egg on his head?
I did. I was
What a
going to
cool
ask about
cat, am I
that.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Elden Ring, look at me.
All right.
Do you have to?
Now,
It looks
yeah,
like
I
you
have
might
to
be able
go.
to come with me. I think yeah, she was Shredder's daughter. Right? Yeah. But they added her and then is that the boss that we're not supposed to fight yet?
Yes, that is the boss we're not supposed to fight yet.
Oh shit. Okay, so do we
I
even have
was
any? Thought that was going to take us longer to get to, huh?
Yeah, so what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll fight the Demi Queen in a cave that we missed outside the mountain, because that should
Okay,
take us not that long. So
cool.
what we'll go do
So
is
well, we
go to
have this now,
Ninth
though.
Mount Gelmir campsite. Yeah, once we've finished up
Uh,
everything in and around Volcano Manor and all the little side quests,
then we'll do
uh,
that.
then we just come here, fight him.
And then I'm sorry, which one did you say to just go to just now?
Ninth, or Mount Gelmir Ninth campsite.
Is that Aldous Plateau? Yes. Okay. There we
Yes.
go. I see it. Aldous Plateau.
So I think,
Is it a dungeon area boss?
yeah. At the very least, if it hits midnight, we can just like call it and still have the waypoint unlocked.
Ah, fair enough. Am I summoning you just right here, or am I going somewhere first?
Oh yeah, you'll summon me there.
Cool. Coolio.
Now you've used a waypoint, so you might need to finger yourself again.
Oh, I did already. Don't worry. I am on top of the fingering. There we go. It's almost going to be weird to move on to another game because we've been playing this for so long.
We get Shadow of Erdtree sometime next year.
That's well, that too. That's also true.
And they said
Um,
they're working on multiple, like, it's not just Shadow of the Erdtree they're releasing.
oh
There's
yeah, it'll
probably
be.
going to be an Elden Ring sequel.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's absolutely going to be a sequel. I'm actually gonna go back, scroll through the videos real quick on the YouTube channel here. Uh, just while we're running around here, and I want to see what was the date of the first Elden Ring stream. Oh, since I didn't say conclusively at the time, Flash is one of the worst superhero movies ever made, right down there with Steel, Supergirl, and Catwoman. Yeah, dude, I mean, honestly, I think I genuinely have more fun with all three of those movies. Like, as like they're so bad, they're kind of funny to like mock and ridicule. Like, The Flash, I think, like, I couldn't even do that. Like I couldn't even sit and ridicule it. It was so unpleasant. Like I actually think it is the worst. I'm declaring it for me personally the number one worst superhero film of all time. Like it is the absolute rock bottom of the genre. Yeah, Howard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? Howard the Duck is the only other one I've ever been like physically kind of like it felt physically painful to watch. That's the only other one where I've like not quite been able to do it. I think so. So at the very least, it is. Those are the bottom two. At the very least. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Elden Ring Part 1.
A fun little bit of lore. Oh, you found it?
Yeah,
What
I've
game
got
is
to.
it?
Right now, it's just the computer's loading slow, so I gotta let it load everything in, and so I can click on it and go to the page. But it is, in terms of months at least, it looks like about 8 months ago. And that is
Wow.
definitely the longest we've spent on any one game so far, for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, even Dark Souls 2 being 26 streams, we did it more often, right? We were at the time we were streaming slightly more often. We didn't take as many breaks during that one. Let's see.
Oh, a little bit of lore about the area we're in. You'll notice the enemies were using that orange frenzied flame. Well, those were the golden soldiers sent up by Moog, or not Moog.
Moog.
I think,
My
yeah, it
name
might
is
be Moog.
Moog.
He's fucking sitting up in the Golden City. He was the demigod that was strong enough to take control of the capital. And
Oh
he
shit.
sent
Okay.
forces up here to Mount Gelmir to reclaim the part of the Elden Ring that Rykard had. And Rykard fought such a bloody,
Yeah,
horrible
Michael
fucking
knows.
war of attrition that it drove the soldiers that were fighting the war against him
Just
mad. Like, it drove them insane.
that's why they
And
got the
that
frenzy
channel,
shit going on.
yes, and that frenzied flame is
Gotcha.
one of the only things that can actually hurt the Erd Tree because it's the power of an outer god that's specifically diametrically opposed to order. It's chaos.
Hmm.
So it's like shooting chaos flame at the order tree. And so he was intentionally driving these soldiers to amass a force of frenzied soldiers
Oh wow.
to
Okay.
fight the Golden Armies with. So he was like fucking 3D chessing this whole goddamn war.
That's cool. Michael got the dumb True Blood reference that I made. I shit you not, there's a moment in True Blood where a character introduces themselves and literally says, "My name is Mab," and says it exactly like that in that tone with that inflection.
That's so fucking weird.
Yes, yes, it is. Also, I do not see your sign. It's not
That's,
popping up.
huh. Well, I mean, we are running, it is now midnight.
It is.
If
So
you want,
maybe
we
we
can
pick
call it.
up with this next time. Yeah, we could do
Yeah.
this little dungeon first at the next stream. That works for me. Also, at the very first Elden Ring stream, December 20th of 2022.
Jesus Christ.
That is how long we have been playing Elden Ring.
Elden Ring says it's been open for 400 hours. I think at least a quarter of that has been just idling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
Because
there's been a decent amount of that. Well, plus you've played it like this was your third total playthrough. I'll tell you. No worries, Michael. Have a
yeah.
good night. We're about to sign off ourselves, and I will hopefully see you soon. Let's see. And then, oh no, you continue, Tim, and I will find a read. Somebody for us to read. Oh, Irish. We'll read Irish. Anyway, continue what you were saying.
Oh, that was it. The just Rykard the Blasphemous, his whole thing was usurping the Erd Tree, and so in every action he takes, it's an affront or in an effort to, like, the reason, like, the fucking Recussants are hunting down Tarnished is so that there won't be a new Elden Lord, so there won't be a new god for the Golden Order.
Oh, okay.
And so they're hunting down everybody who's aspiring to be Elden Lord. It's like it's fun lore.
I like it, man. I
Everyone's
like
got a
it.
whole fucking thing to do
I
in
I am
Irish Callie.
consistently impressed by how much of it you are able to remember and kind of break down and like repeat in a even if you didn't do all the research like yourself, you were able to repeat it in such a concise, coherent way that like I would never pick up on or understand most of the shit without that.
And the fact that I haven't played the game really outside of streams in a few months, it's fucking wild. I can retain
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of this.
I mean, legitimately, man, legitimately. But that is going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for hanging out, people, and go say hello to Irish Callie, and we will see you on the next stream. Will be Monday, 2 p.m. across the pond with Horton as our guest, and we will be playing Wolfenstein Youngblood, and we will see you then.
Or else. Nice.